All right, well, the 70-meter antenna in Goldstone, DSS-14, just got carrier locked, and we just got telemetry locked. All right, we're all smiles here. All right, now that we're on the high-gain antenna. Okay. Sorry, we have. All right, we're having communications with the station right now, and the stations are getting appropriately configured. We just reestablished communication with the spacecraft after our planned transmitter swap. We're now communicating at
transition in 2 minutes to HGA comm. Please verify enabled.
Okay. We're now communicating at 200,000 bits per second. And I'm going to let our flight director talk.
About 2 minutes. We're going to begin playing back engineering telemetry data in about 60 seconds.
All right, so now they're at 200,000 bits per second. This is about 400 times faster than our data rate before closest approach when we were transmitting on the low-gain antenna at 512 bits per second. Put these data rates into perspective, 200,000 bits per second is slightly slower than your old 28.8 kilobaud modem. And 512 bits per second, it would take about 3/4 of a day to download a song from iTunes. So to summarize what's happened in the last 30 minutes, we've survived our flight through the coma of Hartley 2, where we risk dust impacts and damage to the actual spacecraft. We successfully made a high-rate turn at closest approach inside the coma. We've swapped transmitters so we can now communicate at a high data rate. The riskiest events are behind us, and our immediate goal right now is not to downlink images, but rather to download engineering health and status data. The majority of this information is high-rate pointing data that will give us a better idea of where the spacecraft was pointed while we're imaging. We've been saving this data to flash memory on the spacecraft for the last 18 hours, and now we have to downlink it now or it's going to be overwritten. This downlink will take about 20 minutes, and most of us are going to be taking a much-needed break.
And you're watching live coverage of the EPOXI mission from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. We just got some very good news. The riskiest moments are behind us. We survived the flight and closest approach. We made our turn in the coma, and we swapped transmitters, and we now have communication with the spacecraft. So everything looks green and everything looks good, and we will be beginning the engineering playback pretty soon. And that's when we'll be getting information about the health and safety of the spacecraft, but nothing critical. And so in a little bit, we'll be doing a short 20-minute program on some fun activities you can do to learn more about comets. So stand by.